Kim, thank you so much for allowing us to interview you. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Very, very welcome. So how long have you been with us for?
Just over a year.
Really?
Yes.
Every single time I ask this question, you guys are around all the time, like Facebook and just in every single training. To me, it feels like so much longer. Yeah. So where are you applying coaching at the moment? So you've been in for a year. Where are you using it?
I guess mostly on myself and my children. Indirectly, it's really fun.
Me too.
Yeah, I've got. I think the last training I did, we learned about roles.
Yes.
And I went home.
So powerful.
Told my kids that people play roles and they're just these masks that people use to hide their true self.
How old are your kids?
I've got 8 children. So number one's 21 and the youngest is 6. And what's really cool, because kids are their functional map, that functional map we've got in the room for this training.
Until we learn dysfunction, they're automatically that.
That's right. So the brilliant position I'm in as a mother and a coach is that I'm seeing this functional map playing out in my children every day. And then, so when we learn something like that, the roles, and going home and saying to my kids, you don't have to play any roles. But the fun part is them all picking each other up on the roles now. So when my eldest 21-year-old son is doing the Joker thing to soften something,
lighten the mood a little bit.
My 10-year-old daughter will say to him, Steve, you don't have to play that role. What's really going on there?
That is just the best thing ever.
So it's really good fun. Like, it's actually fun because kids are still playful. And so
they're bringing that childlike curiosity to it. It's not. She's not telling him off. It's just like, hey.
Yeah, you don't have to do that. Like, let's just be us.
What a gift! Oh my God! What a gift!
Yeah.
I want to hang out in your family for a couple of days. Like, that just sounds.
Well, welcome to my family. Just letting me belonging. Welcome.
Gee, that's just what a gift, hey?
Yeah, it's cool.
What a gift that you get to do. Not only do you get to be part of that, you get to give these kids the gift of the education that's going to help them support their natural part of who they are to keep it intact.
Yes, exactly.
Because for everyone else watching and for the rest of the world, we pretty much everyone, we disconnected from it at some point, and then we've done the work to go back to that part of us that is naturally joyful, for example, and all these other wonderful childlike qualities. What a wonderful thing. What does it mean to you to be able to just play that position? It must be. What's
really cool as a mother, doing a coaching course like this, is that as a mum, you start to learn all the things that you learn here, and you do feel very guilty. You see all the things that you've done wrong, like all the ways that you've damaged your child's self-esteem, or all the ways that you've taken choices.
Because you've got all this awareness now. You're just like, holy shit.
And so there's this moment where you're just going, oh my God, I can't believe I've been doing this. And then the exciting side of that, flipping it over, is going, oh, I can actually do something about it.
And now there's choice. It's a really important thing you said, because it would be hard not to, I think, feel like that. Right? Like to think, because did you say 7?
8. Yeah.
That's a lot. So you got
compared to what?
Well said. So you got 8 kids, and I can't even imagine what it would be like for you to have raised 8 kids, and for what you've learned to do. And I could appreciate, and for any other mums out there, just the effort that must go in to being a mum and making mistakes and getting it right, and the intention to always do well, and then be stressed out, and everything that goes into it, and then to have the awareness of what's like, and this is how mistakes were made, through the lens of, because we can undo it, because we can change it. It must be quite a mixed bag of emotions to be able to be like, wow, I've now got the key to, as we were saying in this training in Meta 1, to draw a line in the sand and say, that's the way it has been. I'm now going to educate my kids in a different way.
That's right. And inside of all of that, it's coming to that full circle of, I can forgive myself as well, and love myself, and accept that I was doing the best I could with what I had at the time. Now I know better, so I can do better. And so that's, I guess, the most immediate way I've been applying.
Yes, which is huge. It's really.
And it's so much fun. Like, I think
I love your attitude around it as well.
It's so much fun. Like, I mean, just one of my daughters, 10 years old, have been very angry. You know, and we're talking about autonomy, you know, and her right to say no.
Yep.
Or her right to have her feelings. And you know, someone was sort of saying, "Oh, don't be angry," and I'm like, "Just let her be angry." Like,
yeah, she's angry.
You know, she's angry.
Allow her to be
Who
angry.
cares? Like,
and we need to let them know it's okay that you're angry,
it's totally
and
okay.
we still love you, and it's all right, and it's just let me help you express it. And
so it's so many little things, big things.
A mum of 8 kids.
Yes.
What would you say? If you can say it there if you like. What would you say to someone, another mum, that's maybe right at the beginning of this journey, or anyone who's experienced any of the things that you know you have, because you're in a place where you were before the training, you've had the experience of guilt, you've gone through forgiveness, you're doing your self-love journey, you're giving it back to the kids. What would you say to a mum who was maybe you 3 years ago, before this education, before knowing about everything that you know about coaching?
Okay, about 3 years ago, I found myself in that place where I had really lost a sense of who I was, because I'd become so absorbed and so focused on making sure the kids were all right and the family was all right, and I was doing everything that I felt I should be doing as a mother. So it started this journey of going, well, just reconnecting with who I am and what I want to do, and separate from my family. And I've always been very good at maintaining interests and hobbies outside of being a mother, but when I decided to pursue coaching a year ago, it was actually the end of that questioning. It actually did take me a bit of time to sort of come around to go, well, okay, my youngest is now going to be going off to primary school. What am I going to be doing with my time? And what do I want my life to be about outside of being a mother? Because you may be a mother, you might be listening to this right now, or a father, but you are so much more than that. And sometimes you need to be in an environment that supports you being so much more than that. So
that was really special.
I'd say.
That was really wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your heart and your messages and what you bring to the community in the room, and what you're giving to your kids, and it's all wonderful. It's so great. I don't have any more words.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was amazing.
Very good.
Thank you so much.
Excellent.